You already know what it is, man. It's your boy E. Watts. And today, man, I'm back with a special guest, man. One of my childhood homeboys, man. Been through a lot. You know, he got a hell of a story. You know, I'm gonna let him tell y'all, you know, more about him and what he got going on and what he been through, the type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of time in prison. My motherfucking homeboy Miguel. What it is, Cuddy?
What's up, man? How you doing? All right, man. Good to see you, man. You
You
know what I mean? As usual.
you know you're a
It's
sandbox
always a
nigga
pleasure,
calling
man.
me Art. Yeah.
You don't mind that, do you?
No,
You know what I
of
mean?
course not. That's who I
I
am.
mean,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
did initiate it with childhood friends, so
Yeah,
I had to
yeah, yeah.
pinpoint. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. You already know what it is, man. But before we get into it, man, I got a song because I know you've been gone for a long time. You know, out of your life, how many years you did? How many years you did in prison? You
Shit,
know,
I had 3 and some change, and then I escaped on the way to the hospital. Then I did 17 and a half.
oh yeah, we getting into that. You escaped on the hospital. I want all that. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into this, I'm gonna go ahead and play. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this wag. This right here, this that trauma. You know, free the family.
Niggas fighting for their freedom, nigga.
You can relate.
I love you, Poppy.
Tell him free TP, let that man home. Got him in the city, nigga can't protect his own. Tell him free TP, we gon' say it till he back. You know we all we got. Yeah, that's a fact. Ain't forget about Tay. Think about you every day. I know you miss your son, wanna pick him up and play. I know you miss your daughters, I know they wanna kiss you. Mommy been crying, she been using a lot of tissue. But I give her hugs, tell her to be strong. Seen the Lord smile when she sing one home. And she seen us hug, she love that brotherly bond. Yeah, she see us hug, she love that brotherly bond. And I talked to Vic, I told him to listen. We took it to trial and they
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy E. Watts, man. And this right here, I had to play this type of shit because you know what it's like to be gone. You know what I'm saying? You've been around a lot of motherfuckers trying to get their time back. You seen a lot of stabbings. You know what I'm saying? You come from one of the, I consider, you know, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, one of the cruddiest neighborhoods in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? We one of them, but I think it's top 5. The reason why I say top 5 in what neighborhood, for some people that probably don't know, is Greenmount Avenue. Greenmount, you know, it's a whole corridor. You know how like Park Heights, it's a whole corridor. It don't matter if you Pimlico or something, like you from Park Heights. That's how Greenmount is. So, I believe that Greenmount one of the cruddiest neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is because everybody whacked off each other. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't more so like niggas was beefing with some dudes from down Lafayette and Port, and then they, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, a quick little snippet of that type of thing that happened. But for the most
I think
part,
that we come from a culture where, as though the cruddier you are, the more respect you get. So it's like everybody was striving to be the cruddiest motherfuckers in the world. And there was a large network circle in East Baltimore where, as though, like, you know, all the cruddy niggas fucked it with each other because all us would go sit for long times over the jail, beat shit, training school, and then bam, come out.
yeah,
And
but
then,
I don't mean to cut you off because I bet it different. I don't think the cruddy you are, the more respected you are. I think it's like that now. I think now it's slick to be cruddy.
I think that then it was, and now it is. But it's all about your mindset. Like with me and with you now, I'm sure all that cruddy shit go against everything you stand for.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's not in my walk, it's not in my talk, it's none of that. You feel me? But once upon a time, the way that I was trained and molded, it was like all I could see was the cruddy niggas that I followed behind. Niggas roll out the red carpet for.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you think about penitentiary rules being in effect, like, you go in the joint, like, let me be a good nigga with a good heart, good intentions, great conversation, great personality. Excuse me 100 times, please, thank you. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, they're gonna roll over you.
Like, there's no way in the world that I'm somebody that is to be looked at to be admired, respected. But let me come on the tee and I'm gonna slap the shit out you type nigga, like push niggas buttons to get niggas whacked, like just all around fuck shit, overly aggressive, rude, arrogant, disrespectful. Niggas gonna roll out the red carpet for me. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I ain't
let me
gonna
say
lie. I
one
think
thing real quick. That's one of the biggest problems that I've had throughout this process. You feel me? Because like I don't suck dick. Like I don't care who you are, how hard you go, how tough you are, how much money you got. Like yo, my nigga, I treat everybody the same. And if you doing some fuck shit, yo, or if you like you do too much, then plain and simple. I don't want to be associated with you, deal
mhm,
with you. I'm not going above and beyond to do anything for you that will enhance what you think is right
mhm.
and downplay my, you know what I mean, my character for real. So,
Yeah.
you know,
See, I think you brung what you just brung to my attention. I think that's when the game changed because I think the further you go back, the respected one was the one that was getting the money, the ones that came through in the nice big cars and had all the women and stuff like that. So I think, back when Biggie even rapped about it in '93, or '94, what I'm saying, things done changed. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's around that time when things really switched over, where you was probably like you did see the cruddy motherfuckers getting respected. It was out of fear, because I think in the streets, I think it's better to be feared than loved, but overall, I think it's better to be loved than feared outside of the streets, but that's just wildism though. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't like motherfuckers scared of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it because I seen too many people got put together, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, because the motherfuckers was scared of them. But a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the cruddy homeboys is not around. You know what I'm saying? That even talk about the story, talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just say this first and foremost. I jumped out the porch, robbing. You know what I'm saying? We done, man, you done even been, you know what I'm saying? I've been 13 with you and we done might catch hacks over west or, down the hill or something. And that's what it was. But I think I got out of that following shit fast for me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't make sense. I liked to be an earner, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that anyway, because I started out like that because I was a squeegee kid, you know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
pump
And
gas
y'all
and,
saw
you know.
y'all saw more money for no sacrifice. Like
Mhm.
there was nobody coming behind you to do anything because you owed a pack money. There was nothing to work out of no hole. And it was like the
Bullshit.
generosity, huh?
Bullshit. Let me
For
tell you,
real?
are we from the cruddiest neighborhood?
Oh yeah.
Niggas used to make us snatch squeegees for them, the older niggas, or work for them with their
Right.
squeegee. You look like I got my own squeegee. Like, what I need to work for you for
Yeah.
and do 70-30, which you know what I'm saying? We come up under the snooks and the names and all that, like far as in my generation. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like we from
I didn't know the
this
economics was like that. I just knew that, like,
shit.
niggas would go down there and want to jump the squeegee niggas, you feel me? Because they know they got some money.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah.
then, like,
That's
nigga go
uh,
down there and politic with y'all because y'all got them hotel keys for the little hotel down
yeah,
there. Y'all
yeah,
used to have them hotel keys.
yeah.
Nigga go freak off. I
All that
remember that
shit.
shit.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
was young for real. But
Yeah.
so I'm a fast forward. No,
Now I
I'm
want
a
to segue back into what we started off with real quick, if it's
uh-huh.
okay with you,
Okay, of
please.
course, of course.
Um, like, I think the cruddy thing is like a mindset, but like, the noise, like there was certain, when we was growing up, there were certain places in East Baltimore that had huge reputations for, like all different kinds of things. And, it was Chapel Hill, it was Jefferson Street, Old York, McCabe, biggest wars in the city, Greenmount, you feel me? And it was like, when you go to those places, that's why you got like Park Heights and stuff like that. When you go to
Mhm,
certain places, like all you gonna see is the large strips, Greenmount large strip. You
uh-huh.
feel me? You know what I mean? So like, I guess it was like we all end up gelling together. You feel me?
See, when I say cruddy, just me, I look at, if somebody robbing and shit, I don't automatically say they cruddy, because I look at that like that's a part of the game. Like that's a part of the streets. That's just a different hustle. It's a more riskier hustle, but it's a hustle. I look at it when it start being cruddy when you start robbing your homeboys or you start
I
setting
agree.
up people that you supposed to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You start lining them up. So that's why in our neighborhood, niggas start robbing each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I done had motherfuckers like, a mall, you know what I'm saying, to ask me, yo, E, who out here jamming? Like, I'm jamming. I don't really know what the next man doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was always in me just to always try to pump up my chest just so I can always make my name and make my bones too, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really had I ain't never had no problems like that with like none of my homeboys, you know, thank Allah that I ain't really had, like, you know what I'm saying? Probably because I was in the circles, but I wasn't in the circles, you know what I'm saying? I was once upon a time or something like that.
You never
Like,
stayed still and like locked in with one circle. So like
yeah.
your level of interactions would broaden you to be exposed to more opportunities and more insight into different people's personalities so you can pick and choose what you wanted to take from, you know what I mean? Whoever. You know what I mean? To grow.
Yeah, cause you know,
Then you
honestly,
had your own individual self too. Your own individual. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
You are who you are.
Yes, you know, back in them times, I think I'm one of the only ones outside I know Wayne done like that moved around. Like I started out hustling on 20th and Boom with Nehemiah, Cuddy. You know what I'm saying? We used to go down the hill with LT and them, down the boulevard. So I started out with them, and then I'm up on Barkley and 20th. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm over Cokesbury with weed. Then I'm over 24th and 24th and Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Smack and Reddy's. So I'm the one of the only ones that moved around. You know what I'm saying? Hustling wise.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you quit and you retired and you lived like 100%, you know, with integrity. And I respect that. And I just want everyone watching to know that about my friend. Because right there, the way you talk, it's like a get indicted hotline.
Oh, no. They know that's old. We speaking old school, man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about back in the day,
what we used to.
What we used to do.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What my man, what 50 Cent say on the joint, on the power thing, he say, yeah, on the BMF, he say, yeah, a lot of these stories, you know, are hyped up just to make the, you know, the appeal to the show. But some of this shit could be real.
But some of this shit could be real. Yeah. Yeah. But